Hey guys, it's One Battle One, and today I want to do a review on LEGO's Batman family. I thought it would be a good time since set 76056 and set 76055 was released with some important inclusions of some key members. LEGO has released a large number of different variants of each of the Batman family members over the years, but for the purpose of this review, I will be primarily focusing on some of their newer New 52 incarnations. Speaking of new members, let's take a look at them first. I want to include both Ra's al Ghul and Talia al Ghul to the Batman family list, as Ra's al Ghul is Damian's grandfather and Talia is his mother. Ra's makes his first appearance ever in LEGO form from set 76056. His wardrobe consists of a green garb with gold accents around his chest area and includes the medallion and his belt buckle in that gold color. This design looks to be based from the comics. I'm just not sure if it's pre or new 52, but regardless, it looks really good. I just wish they continued the gold printing design onto his wrists. He has a double-sided face, one with him in an aged and frail form, and the other in his rejuvenated form that looks like he just came out of the Lazarus pit. Both faces look good, but I just wish that there was a neutral face for his rejuvenated form, since I would have liked that to be his main expression. I also like the printed white streaks on the sides of his hair and the robe style of cape. Overall, I'm super happy to have our first minifig version of the Demon's Head. This is the second time we get Damian Wayne. He first appeared in the Joker Steamroller set 76013. Damian's torso and head printing is identical to his previous release. The only difference here is in the accessories. This iteration comes with a black hood piece and a different cape, both of which are good inclusions since he does sport this look from the New 52. So I'm glad we have an accurate representation of his alternative look. Although, I wish he had boots and printing on the wrists to represent vambraces just for that added detail. But overall, other than that, there isn't much else to say that hasn't been said before. It's definitely still nice to find him in another set, especially since the Steamroller set is now off from shelves. This is also the first time we are seeing Talia al Ghul. I couldn't find any reference material online to which this particular design is modeled after. I wish they used the design from the LEGO Batman video game, since the outfit is more of a kind of classic touch and definitely more recognizable, or even her New 52 variant. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just glad that we finally have a minifigure rendition of her too. Like many other female LEGO characters, her face is reused, but the torso design isn't too bad. It looks like she's wearing a leather suit similar to kind of Catwoman, and her top is partially zipped open for that extra seductiveness, which is very appropriate for this character. I think the amount of printing detail is pretty good, but just wish she also had molded boots. For this next character, I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm surprised that we received a Jason Todd minifigure. I've always thought that he was too violent of a character to ever be made into LEGO form, but hey, who knows, right? Maybe this version of Jason Todd shoots Nerf bullets at his enemies. The design looks good and holds true to how he appears in New 52. It would have been nice if they printed a gun holster to each side of his leg, and maybe printed some of the red at the bottom of his feet to add a bit of contrast and also to make it a little bit more accurate. Other than that, this figure is quite good. Almost makes me not mind that we'll probably never see the light of day of getting a pre-52 version of him. We've received a few different Nightwing variants up to this point, and this particular one is based on his New 52 design. There was another variant that is newer and basically just has a recolored torso in blue with a slightly different head printing that came in the DC Encyclopedia, but I decided to showcase this figure instead because this is more accurate to his New 52 representation. I know not many people are a fan of this look for the late Boy Wonder, but I do enjoy his darker and almost evil appearance with the red eyes and red Nightwing symbol. I don't actually really have any complaints about this figure. It's easily one of my favorite versions of Nightwing. You guys are probably wondering why I have Dick Grayson here twice. Well, I felt it was appropriate to include both versions of him, one during his time as Robin and the other during his Nightwing years. This particular design is based on the new 52 Dick Grayson Robin. Personally, I'm not a fan of the in-universe look for his suit, although I do feel like LEGO did a good job of portraying it. I just don't like the overall design, and I don't think it flows well with the rest of the suit. It just has too much going on. I prefer the more simple design from before. This is Tim Drake's Robin suit before he became the Red Robin. His pre-52 and new 52 suits both are very comparable, so I decided to include it into today's showcase. This is the Robin of my era, so it's pretty nostalgic for me at least. It has a classic signature look and yet still maintains that happy-go attitude that you expect from Robin. Batgirl has the most detail of the group. The torso has some intricate lines, and I really like the gold paint they have on that bat emblem and her utility belt. It really makes the figure pop. LEGO really went above and beyond with this figure in my opinion. They gave her a brand new exclusive cowl that is done properly with her hair attached in the back. The only thing that would have made this figure perfect would be some gold boots. Good Ol Alfred. This is the original design of Alfred and exists only in the original Batcave set 7783. LEGO recently made the 1966 version of Alfred available from the classic TV series Batcave, but I felt like this version is more era accurate. This version will always be my favorite as it has a very nostalgic effect, and I would love to receive an updated version of him based on how he appears in the more recent LEGO DC movies. The bald headpiece would be a great addition to have. Terrence McGinnis dons the Batman Beyond suit, and as the future's Batman, and also as Bruce Wayne's successor. This isn't an official LEGO minifigure, but does have high quality pad printing onto official LEGO parts. The figure is made by Christo and is based on how the character appears pre-52, although his new 52 doesn't look all too different. By default, he is part of the Bat family because he's Bruce's biological son. This particular design happens to be very close to how he appears in the LEGO Batman 3 video game too, but it isn't completely the same. I really like the fact that he has a brand new head printing that's specific to this character, since in the comic and the TV show, it always shows him with a completely sealed off mask. The only thing I wish was included with this figure is a cape that's cut out to the shape of his wings, so it's more accurate to the comics and show. The latest incarnation of LEGO's Catwoman is based on her pre-52 design. It isn't all that different from her new 52 design, but we will probably be seeing an updated version soon if the updated design from the LEGO Batman 3 video game and the LEGO Batman movie is any indication. I've always liked her torso design, as I felt that her black leather suit is captured accurately while being more cute than actual sexy. I think the helmet fits the overall look of the figure, and I'm happy that we're going to get a new version of her. Here is a final good look at the whole Batman family. There are a few characters that LEGO still has the opportunity to make in order to fully complete the Batman family, and this includes Agent 37, which is also known as Dick Grayson's kind of latest alias, Red Robin, Batwoman, Batwing, Titus, Julia Pennyworth, who is Alfred's daughter, Bluebird, and Orphan. I really want to see LEGO at least release a Batwoman and Red Robin, as I feel both these characters are really needed to complete the core members. Please let me know what you think of the Batman family and which members you think still need to be LEGOfied. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.